Hello lovelies and welcome back. If you're new, kindly hit the subscribe button. For those of you that have been here, I say a big thank you. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to make your own map. So to begin, you need to draw your map. You need to have your own map that you want to attach to your t-shirt. Okay, here I already have my map and I've attached it to my gum stay and to a cardboard sheet. But let me show you the initial drawing. Okay, so this is the original. So I drew the map on the paper, cut it out, then cut it on my fabric before I continued the sewing. Okay, so this is the initial map. You can see it fits perfectly to what I have on the fabric. So after that, I went ahead to cut it out on my fabric, then attach my gum stay and a cardboard sheet. So I use the cardboard sheet because I ran out of gum stay. Okay, paper gum stay is what you use. You need a lot of layers of it. So we're going to be sewing on the edges using our zigzag machine. Okay, so you're going to sew all the way around the edges of the map that you have here. So talking about the paper, I ran out of my gum stay. That's a paper gum stay, and I ran out of the paper gum stay initially, so I had to use my cardboard sheet to do an embroidery, that will do a zigzag, especially for a light fabric. You want to have lots of layers of paper gum stay. Okay, that's what works best, but I had to improvise using my cardboard sheet and it worked. So I just used one layer of my paper gum stay, then I used one layer also, that's one sheet of my cardboard sheet, that's my cardboard paper, then held it together with my hemming gum to have it as one piece, so that as I sew it does not move up and down, so I'll have a good stitch all around it. So I'm done with the edges, as you can see. So when you're done, you easily pull off the papers from the edges. But because I used hemming gum to hold my cardboard sheet and my paper gum stay, I had to use the iron to heat it up so that the gum can go off easily. So that's what I'm doing right here. I have to heat it up to let the gum go. Okay, so I removed just the cardboard sheet. The paper gum stay is still there intact. Okay, it doesn't matter if the paper gum stay is there. So this is my t-shirt. So if you can see on that t-shirt, there is one black markings there. Yeah, that's because I initially wanted to sew that zigzag stuff on the t-shirt. It was too heavy for it, so I had to stop and use this method instead. So placing it correctly the way you want it to be, you're going to use your hemming gum. Yeah, I like to use hemming gum to keep things in place because we're going to sew this down using our sewing machine again. So after placing your hemming gum in the right places, you can steam it up and use your iron to put it in place. You can see that it's in place right here. Coming back to our sewing machine, I had to reset my machine to straight stitch. You know, it was on zigzag, so I removed the zigzag foot, then put in my straight stitch foot. Okay, also I changed the bobbin thread to white. You know, the under had to be white and the up will be black. Yeah, so to give it a good finishing. So sewing now, you're going to sew as close as possible to the edges. You're going to sew as close as possible to the edges using your straight stitch. Okay, I had to reset my bobbin. I was having issues here. Okay, so welcome back. So you're going to sew all the way around the edges using your straight stitch this time. So just carefully go all around at the edges because you're trying to hold the map down to the fabric. Because if you depend only on the hemming gum, it may fall off later. So we're done. And here is our final result. And matching it up with our shorts, this is what we have for the female. And you can also go for the male, just like this. Thank you for staying tuned with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.